right, welcome to the office. It's Wednesday, and I am between sessions for the day. This morning I had a swim session, but now it's time to get some work done. So let's do a quick tour of this desk. So what I've got is I've got some lighting over here. I've got my iPad, which is a second monitor for my MacBook. If we go over to my iPad, this is really like my task list. These are the things I've got to do. I use Trello for that. It's like having hundreds of sticky notes on my screen in one app. And I'm almost always editing a video in some way or another. So this is something that's coming out very soon. You'll be able to see this coming. I have a microphone for my podcast. I have this amazing whiteboard. Anytime I'm on a call or I just have an idea, I'll just write on this whiteboard whatever the general idea is. Over time, I'll get a bunch of stuff on this whiteboard and I'll transfer all of it to Trello so it's actually organized. And I've got stuff underneath here, so it just kind of helps keep my desk clean and free of a bunch of things. I've got a little box underneath my desk down here that has a printer on top of it, but this is where I store stuff that I need, other computer cords, just in case I need them. And underneath this is for dog food. Also, my footrest over here is a 150-pound sandbag. And generally, I'm just trying to not knock my elbow on the Echo Bike, which is right here, which I just added. I got my headphones. I have two different internet connections. One is a T-Mobile home Wi-Fi. So if I have good 5G coverage, I'll use that for Wi-Fi. Here, we actually don't have very good cell coverage at all. So we have to pull out the Starlink, and here's the Starlink router that connects to the Starlink, which is up on the roof. This is a camera I use when I'm doing videos where I'm talking to the screen like this. This is also just a great place to store the camera because it just pops off really easily. We can use it for pictures or video, and it lives there while we travel. Over here, if I actually have a call on my phone or a FaceTime call, I'll just connect that right there, so I'm always hands-free. I forgot to show you that I do use a clickety-clackety keyboard. Just love the way this sounds. Doesn't that sound good? When I'm getting things done, I just want to feel like I'm really just banging away at it. I'm just gonna close that email right there. This is the best mouse on the planet for editing videos. I feel actually crazy, the fact that I have all of this stuff all over my desk, but you know, it just helps me be incredibly productive. Hey guys, I just got done with a 1,000-meter open water swim for my first workout of the day, and it's time for me to hydrate with Element. Oftentimes I just chug water with Element in it. Today, I'm just gonna nurse this entire water bottle of Element over the next few hours. It's so good. All of my friends have got Element and they've been giving me great feedback. And right now, it's grapefruit season. You might as well head over to drinkelement.com/JasonGrubb to grab their new flavor, grapefruit. You'll still get a free sample pack of 8 different flavors when you use my code, JasonGrubb. That's DRINKLMNT.com/JasonGrubb. 2 sessions of training done with a work break in the middle. And now it is 7 p.m. and I am going to jump in and do a podcast with Rick Stevenson, the Masters of Motion podcast. We usually talk and record for about an hour or so. I've got some additional work that I've got to do for Boulder Athlete tonight. Just the clock is ticking. I'm going to get some work done. Part of this lifestyle is that I don't work traditional hours. I don't work like a 9 to 5. I work maybe a little bit in the morning, sometimes a bit in the afternoon, a bit more in the evening. And other times I actually block out times to make sure I'm spending time with my family, with my kids, my wife, and friends from time to time, which is fun. It's fun to be able to do stuff like that. Being on the road, traveling like this, makes it sometimes tricky to make sure that we have a good internet connection. So internet connection today is a little tricky. When it's windy out, the internet is a little bit slower. There's a guy. All right, the podcast is done. Now I've got to do some editing here, piece it all together. Got to write an intro for it, write a description, create a thumbnail, upload it so that it can be sent out, and then also upload it to YouTube so we can share it there. That's what I'm going to do now. Then I'm going to get a little more work done. It is almost 8:30, and my cutoff time for work, I'm going to try to be done by about 9:45. Throw on the Normatec boots, recover a bit. Time to get busy. On recovery days, I generally have a little bit more time for work and for running errands. And so that's what I've got going on today. Working on Boulder Athletes, getting everything ready right here. I'm going to really hunker down and work on this right now. Then I'm going to be heading up to Denver to sell a car and an assault bike that I don't need anymore. That's a recovery day. I have an opportunity to get a lot done. It's Friday. I did a training session. I've got some work to do this afternoon. And this is just one of those times where like you wake up and you don't really feel like training. There's days where I do my first session and I just kind of want to take a nap or something instead of working. There's just too much to do. And then this weekend will be almost a solid weekend of working on getting Boulder Athletes set up on Beyond the Whiteboard. So my family's out of town and that gives me the opportunity to just get a ton of work done. That's the glorious life of what's going on right now. 8:30 p.m. Second session is done. Dinner is done. Back to work. Saturday, 12:55 p.m. Morning session is done. Ate some lunch, sat in the sun for a minute. Now it's time to get some work done. Saturday, 8:37 p.m. Training was great this afternoon. The second session was brutal. I'm glad that tomorrow's a rest day. Dinner's down. I'm gonna get some work done. Okay, it's 9:43. I've gotten all that I can get done for tonight. I'm tired. I'm gonna go relax. That's it, guys. It's a Tuesday afternoon. Did my morning session. Now I'm sitting here on the couch with Normatec boots on for recovery. And I just wanted to give you a quick insight into how I balance work, life, training, family, recovery, all of that stuff. And it allows me to get what I need done and to focus on what's important in life at various seasons. During games training season, training takes priority. During other times, work takes priority. And then in September, when we spend a month on the beach in the Outer Banks, family will take priority. So that's how this goes. It's not perfect. It's not for everybody. That's what my life looks like. Go ahead and click that like button. And if you know any Masters athletes that need to subscribe to the channel, be sure to share this with them. We'll see you next time. Your best days are ahead of you. Get bolder, not older.